Hello Gemini, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the first half of July, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. We're going to be taking a look at a few things here today, so this might be a bit of a longer reading. So feel free to, pick and choose whatever topic you would be interested in listening to. I'm going to be taking a look at the issues of the connection, their thoughts, feelings about you, messages from their higher self, and just additional messages from your spirit guides, as well as time frames and questions later on in the reading. We'll be adding musical messages and some final thoughts from your angels. So quite a lot to sift through here for this reading here. All right, guys, so general as always, it's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do pick and choose whatever part of it makes sense for you. So let's begin, starting with these two decks here. Gemini, the Twin Flame Dilemmas Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is the Pining Rose Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. All right, let's begin. So the issues of your connection. Let's take a look at that. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. All right, here we go. So what are the challenges of your connection at this time? Territorial, protective. So if you relate to this, either you are territorial or it's the other person that you are thinking about. Okay, so what is up with that? Tranquility. Okay, we'll have to clarify all this. So let's see. Let's grab one more. Someone's feeling territorial, protecting. I'm feeling someone's protecting their own space here, but they do want a fresh start. Look at that. What I'm feeling here, Gemini, is if you have experienced a breakup, a separation with somebody, what they're wanting here between the two of you is peace and to start over. Now, with that territorial message, typically someone's feeling territorial if someone's invading their space or their relationship. So again, we'll clarify that and see how that is coming through in this reading. All right, so let's grab 3 more messages here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What do we need to know here for the first half of July in love and life? Quenched. Someone's thirst has been quenched. Okay, let's add a couple more messages. Taciturn. Interesting. Let's grab one more. So I really feel here, Gemini, that either I'm just getting that you guys need to talk, but someone's not talking. So if you relate to that for yourself, maybe there's a lot that you want to express to your person. Either you don't want to or you're unable to. But typically with that type of message, someone's not speaking up. A little bit closed off. So what's up with that? Maybe you guys aren't speaking right now. And then we've got this uplift message. So fresh start, new beginning, uplift. Those to me are very positive energies. So let's clarify and let's see what that is about. I'm going to start things off with my illuminated star tarot here. All right, so let's figure out what is going on when it comes to the issues of your connection. Better communication, I feel, is needed. So clarifying, we've got 2 cards wanting to come through here. Look at this. We've got the Devil. And then we've got the Empress who simply wants tranquility and peace in this partnership. So interesting how the territorial card is right next to this Devil card. Someone's wanting to protect themselves from someone who's in this Devil energy. This has to do with addictions, somebody who is feeling perhaps bound to something or someone. There are very unhealthy attachments here. And when it comes to the feminine, some of you guys could have already had children together, because this can represent motherhood, femininity, pregnancy. But I'm also getting from my divine feminine that you are empowered through this energy of the Empress to restore peace in your own life, especially if your masculine is unable to bring it towards you. If the devil's energy represents your masculine divine feminine, then this is you detaching, protecting your own space, and perhaps going in a different direction to start over until they figure out their own addictions or unhealthy behaviors. For some of you, you might be moving forward to someone who's more romantic, who's coming from the best of intentions when it comes to the partnership, because the Knight of Cups can represent romance, loving intentions, a masculine who can kind of represent that Prince Charming type vibe. So for my divine feminines tuning in, you might have detached yourself from an unhealthy relationship, restored peace in your own life to be able to have a new beginning with someone else. Devil's energy representing Capricorn here. Knight of Cups could represent water energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. The Empress represents Taurus, divine feminine. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here. So Gemini, for some of you, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay. Eight of Pentacles represents passion, working hard. This is a love and life reading. So for those of you who are throwing those efforts into your career, your finances, your job, that could be what is quenching your thirst at this time, or to be able to provide for yourself or your loved ones or your family if you have children. You've got goals that you want to meet, but maybe for some of you right now, you're meeting those goals on your own rather than in a partnership. And that is a part of the issue here, because maybe there wasn't a whole lot of teamwork going on in the partnership before. And that might have ultimately resulted in this Tower. I'm getting for some of you that it could have been the divine masculine who brought the Tower down on this relationship, because they weren't putting in enough effort. They weren't communicating basically what it is that they needed to communicate. So I'm feeling stifled communication, or at least it just was not productive, to where you guys weren't really solving a whole lot of issues in the partnership, and perhaps maybe creating more drama rather than resolving it, you know? And I love with this uplift message, it's clarified by the Three of Cups, because this represents your friendships, people that surround you that do uplift you and make you happy. And this can also represent reunions for some of you, but it could simply be a reunion with family, with friends that you've lost touch with, but it does typically represent a positive outcome or even a new beginning. And for some of you, that new beginning could be in love, moving on to someone way better suited for you because they just were not a healthy relationship for you in the past. So I'm feeling a couple of scenarios here for you, Gemini. One chapter of your life had to phase out because it just wasn't meant to be long term, in order for you to find the happiness that you're looking for, not just in your love life, but every aspect of your life. You had to take care of yourself. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you had to put yourself first. Offer yourself that fresh start, a better future, not just in love and romance, but again, it could be your job, it could be taking better care of yourself, your family, just being happy on your own. That's a possibility of what some of you guys are dealing with here. Okay, so let's move on to the next section of this reading. And let's take a look at what their thoughts and feelings are about you, the viewer. So that's initially what's coming through here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some insight from this deck by Angelic Revelation 144, A Passionate Love Affair, the Whirlwind Romance Oracle. Actually, I'm looking at my list and I think I jumped ahead. So this deck is actually messages from their higher self. That's okay. I'll just go back to the other section. So passionate love affair, we're actually taking a look at messages from your person's higher self. Especially if communication really has been an issue. So what is it that they would like to share with you from their higher self at this point in time? And then we'll take a look at their thoughts and feelings about you. All right, so we've got unbridled, intense passion that can't be tamed. Charming, very romantic and charming. They will sweep you off your feet. We've already got that coming through. Okay, because with that Knight of Cups, this is someone who's very romantic. Prince Charming, okay? So what I'm getting for some of my divine feminines is if you have been dealing with a masculine who fell short of representing that Prince Charming, so to speak, there's someone else that can come in to be that partner for you. Let's grab one more card. So messages from their higher self. They still feel that intense passion towards you. Patient. Takes their time to get to know you and listens to you attentively. So if they just, in the 3D world, if, for example, they're just not a very patient individual, they're telling you here from their higher self that they're working on being patient. They want to perhaps bring the romance back. They still feel the passion towards you. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to that with messages from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So messages from their higher self is what we're taking a look at here. The need for patience. Romance can be restored. Let's see. It comes down to timing for some of you, which is perhaps why the patient card is coming through here. It takes their time, which is why we've got timing coming through here. Now look at the next card, guys. Divine Masculine, you see? So we've got very heavy Divine Masculine energy coming through, letting us know that part of the reason perhaps why things haven't progressed in the relationship, maybe they've been working on themselves, maybe they have been working on detaching from unhealthy relationships, or whatever shadow work that they needed to do on themselves. For some of my divine feminines, we've got a masculine here who really wants to restore this partnership. And then we've got unwavering belief. This one says, I never gave up. I want you to know that even on the most difficult of days of missing you, I never gave up on us. I always knew that there would be a day when we'd find our way back to each other. This could be the Divine Masculine speaking right here. Still believing in the partnership regardless of where you guys are at right now. So let's go ahead and grab some messages. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. If you are new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners interested in learning how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed meaning, so it makes it really easy to learn. And the added twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So while you're learning, it's also challenging you at the same time. All right, Gemini. So from your person's higher self, this is what they're telling you right now. Or really, whoever represents the divine masculine energy. in this reading, still feeling so drawn to the feminine, but we've got some timing issues that are coming through here. But we do have a masculine letting the feminine know, it's like, I still believe in us. I still believe in this connection. With that 8 of Pentacles, they're willing to put in the work to be able to restore this connection. We've got Archangel Raphael coming through also. I am the angel that heals all wounds. Are you nursing a broken heart? I am here to assist on your healing journey. Let me remove the emotional baggage you've been carrying to lighten the burden from past relationships that are weighing you down. I feel that for some of you. Let me help you heal your heart, your mind, your soul, your body. I'm here to aid in restoring your self-confidence, a healthy self-image, and to bring peace back in your life. Much needed, but those things are going to take time, as we've already seen in this reading. Now, for some of you, your divine masculine could represent this Baron of Water. Now, in this deck, representing one of the new court cards I mentioned, the Baron of Water represents divine masculine, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So if you happen to be divine feminine, Gemini, this could be your masculine right here. And it is clarifying patient. So the masculine truly needing to be patient, and that makes it very difficult for someone like the Baron of Water, because this is someone who's a go-getter. They're not patient. They see what they want and they want to go after it. But it really does come down to timing. Look at this, guys. We've got the Devil card coming through again. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Capricorn who is in this Devil energy. There is a reason why it's coming through twice in this reading. It's either that Gemini, or you've got Capricorn in your chart, or you are able to relate to the energies of this Devil, you know, where there are unhealthy addictions, attachments, or temptations that you might be dealing with, especially if this represents the divine masculine Gemini as well. There are certain behaviors here that are truly not serving this connection because it's unhealthy. And whatever this represents, either for yourself or the person that you are thinking about, these things need to be addressed, which is why it comes down to having patience and timing. Until this energy is cleared up, I feel it's going to be a little bit difficult to move forward. Not that you can't, but it might make it a little bit more challenging. But we do have Archangel Michael here helping the divine masculine. So Archangel Michael is the warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. Countless romantic connections turn into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek, as well as the strength and bravery to act on that guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interest, call on me. So, divine masculine, you've got Archangel Michael helping you out to be able to fix things between you and your feminine. Wow, let's grab a card to clarify unwavering belief. And I'm looking at my monitor and it has glitched on me again. And what that means is I can't see what I'm doing on camera. I might have to pause this after this section, guys, so I can just make sure everything's recording properly. Look at this. We've got 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could have been some juggling that was going on here when it comes to the masculine. Juggling people, multiple priorities, unable to make a decision. You guys have had some ups and downs in this partnership. I feel with that 2 of Pentacles, it could also represent someone who's just doing way too much. You know, when we do way too much and the other person isn't doing enough, that creates a very off-balance type vibe between 2 people. Because at the end of the day, you both have to believe that this is a fixable connection. It all comes down to adapting to the necessary changes that you have to make and prioritizing things. If repairing this relationship is a priority, you've got two amazing archangels who are coming to assist. And we've got the devil energy coming through twice. So that needs to be addressed. There's no way around that one. Okay, so let's go ahead now and take a look at what I initially was going to do, was their thoughts and feelings about you. All right, Gemini, so let's grab some insight from that. I'm going to pull from this deck, the Divine Love Soul Connections deck. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. And then I'm going to grab from my Heart Space Oracle. And I said I was going to pause this, but maybe I'll do it for the next section. I've gotten my parameters. I have an idea of where my parameters are on my desk, but sometimes I'm a little bit off. And then the cards get cut off on screen. It's really frustrating. It's like we're trying to figure out a better monitor system, but until then, this glitchy one will have to do, unfortunately. So bear with me here. All right, so their thoughts and feelings about you, Gemini. Makeup, breakup. Okay, so some of you guys, there could have been this on again, off again type thing where you make up and you break up, and that could have been a repetitive pattern. Flirting so into you. You guys could have also been very flirtatious with each other. I feel part of the reason why you're always drawn to one another is because of the mutual attraction. And at the end of the day, you guys make each other very happy. You do make each other very, very happy. All right, so let's grab some cards from my Heart Space Oracle here. Their thoughts and feelings about you. And some of these messages you could relate to for yourself, Gemini. Angels and spirit guides, please. Their thoughts and feelings about you, or even your thoughts and feelings about them. In the end, all that matters is that for one moment in time, all was right with the world because I had you in my life. Yeah, it's one of those situations, Gemini, where you guys are happier, you thrive when you're together rather than in separation. There's sex and there's the art of making love. Our bodies in motion have created a masterpiece together. So those intimate moments that you have spent together with your person, Gemini, it's not just sex, you know, it's two people who have real feelings and emotions for one another. And those intimate moments are very special for the two of you. And then we have I'm yours. Okay, I don't know what's up with my deck here with the red background, but it comes up looking kind of blurry sometimes on film, so I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and see what else we can tackle here. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher. So their thoughts and feelings about you, it's still pretty strong. You make this person happy. They want to be yours still. Everything is right in the world when you're a part of their life. They're still into you. Even though you guys are broken up, they want you back. I'm also feeling that your kisses, when you're making love, it's very passionate. When you look into each other's eyes, it's magnetic. For Gemini, please. What else do we need to know here? You're definitely thinking about each other with that Six of Cups, feeling very nostalgic. Some of you guys could have known each other for a very long time. This can represent familiarity. Could have been childhood sweethearts, or you guys might have known each other when you were younger. This is a reunion, okay? I'm not surprised to see that. Makeup and breakup. So if you guys have broken up, gotten back together, broken up, gotten back together, again, it's like a never-ending hamster wheel. So that's a cycle perhaps that needs to stop. You both need to determine whether you're both in and stay in, or address the issues, and if you're unable to work it out, then you guys go your separate ways. But I really feel here that there is this desire to come back together. Part of the issue here with that Seven of Cups is either yourself, Gemini, or the other person, because it is clarifying flirting, that someone was entertaining way too many choices in love and romance, flirting with other people. But look at that, with the Six of Swords representing your own air energy, Gemini, you guys are healing this connection, and it's heading towards calmer waters here. You're moving forward and transitioning out of the past and whatever happened before. You're moving forward from that and releasing any negative energy, negative baggage that you guys might have been dealing with. So that's actually a good thing. For my divine masculine Geminis, could be coming through as the King of Swords here. Can be a little bit cold sometimes, but I really feel the masculine has a lot of regrets over how things have played out. And yes, feeling very nostalgic, thinking about the feminine and realizing that things were better when you guys were together. Everything fell into place. Everything made sense when the feminine was in this masculine's life. But part of what broke you guys up could have been this Three of Swords, which represents a love triangle, third-party situation. This represents the heartbreak, a betrayal, the separation between two people. So, Gemini, you might have gotten yourself entangled in something like this. And I'm feeling with this Page of Swords, so there's a lot of air energy coming through here, Gemini. And if you do represent that Page of Swords, you're very curious if your person still wants you. And we're obviously taking a look at their thoughts and feelings for you. So they do still want you. They desire you. You make them happy. That's what's coming through there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some additional messages from your spirit guides here. All right, so let's pull messages from When Spirit Speaks. This is by Medium on a Mission. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. What additional messages do your angels and spirit guides have for you for the first half of July? And again, I said I was going to stop recording, but I'm just guided to continue, and hopefully I'm within the parameters on screen. If it isn't, I'll just redo it, but hopefully we're good to go. All right, so additional messages from your angels and spirit guides. Willpower. The solar plexus chakra. Okay, let's grab a couple more. And our solar plexus, you know, it's about our personal power, our self-esteem. And if those things are out of balance right now, Gemini, then perhaps that's something that you need to work on to restore your energies. You're being directed to be bold right now and to not take a back seat. And then we have wisdom. So this whole experience is meant to teach you something and to gain wisdom from it. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Gemini. For this love and life reading, first half of July. Two of Wands. Okay, it's all about planning and decisions here. What I'm really getting here, Gemini, is whoever it is that you are thinking about, they still have a vested interest in you. They still have the capability to make this a reality. And that could be a part of their own willpower that's coming through here, that they're not giving up. They're perhaps ready and willing to make better choices to bring you guys back into balance. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. Destined opportunities, okay? Cycles that need to complete between the two of you. We do have a 10 right there. So there's a turning point here between you and your person. This could also apply to your career or other life-altering decisions that you're making at this time, because obviously we're taking a look at more than just your love life here. Gemini, good luck is on your side. At the end of the day, that's what this represents. Good karma. And the Eight of Cups, you're evolving from the person that you were before. You're walking away from the drama, the obstacles, the challenges. And that's what's going to help you grow and to gain that much needed wisdom from this whole experience that you have lived up to this point. That is what your spirit guides are wanting to convey to you at this time. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some time frames and questions here. So for the collective, feel free to focus on anything really, whether it's a love question or a career question, anything and everything. We're going to start with the time frames, okay? And of course, time frames, it's just very difficult to pinpoint them to an exact science because everyone's got their own free will and time is constantly moving and changing. But we can certainly take a look at the possibilities. So I'm going to pull from my Time Traveler Oracle when you just need to know when. So go ahead and focus on a question that is related to time. If you're wondering, you know, when am I going to hear from my person? When am I going to get a job? Whatever it is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 cards for the collective. Take whichever one makes the most sense for you or wherever your gut is directing you. All right, Gemini, so let's take a look at some time frames here for the collective. When something is going to happen, whatever that is. We have the month of March on your birthday. Okay, so obviously that might have just passed for some of you guys, especially June birthdays. But May, June birthdays for you, Gemini, something might have happened this year between you and your person. And then we also have a time frame of 7 months here for some of you. Okay, so take whichever one of those applies to your situation as far as a time frame. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at some yes/no answers. So I'm going to pull from my yes/no oracle here, whatever question you have in mind, whether that is related to your love life, a career, whatever question you might have, but it has to be able to be a yes/no response. So I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards and allow you guys to ask up to 3 questions, yes/no questions. So let's grab an answer for the very first question that you might have. So go ahead and either say it out loud or think and focus on that question. Let's take a look and see. Okay, I'm going to keep it face down until we can get the other 2. So go ahead and focus on your second yes/no question, whatever that might be, for the collective. Yes, no. Well, this one says no. This one also, interestingly, says no. Okay, so let's grab a third answer. Yes, no, Oracle. What is your third question? And of course, you know, it wouldn't serve you to ask the same question repeatedly. All right, one final yes, no question for the collective for Gemini. What is the answer, please, angels and spirit guides? We have a yes. Okay, so we've got 2 no's and a yes, and then these are the time frames coming through this time. All right, guys, so moving on to the next question. I wanted to go ahead and move on to some musical messages. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs of the 90s deck here. So some musical messages from your person. If you're not familiar with the song, see if you resonate with the lyrics. For Gemini, we have Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. So I kind of feel here this could be the divine masculine really wanting to start the conversation with the feminine. So it says, I started to write you letters, but I wanted to be more clever. I wanted to get down and sweet talk you, but just like a baby, I could not talk. And I tried to come closer, but could not walk. And I think of it every night, how I just could not get it right. If we ever come close again, I know what I'll say then. So I really feel for the divine masculine. This time apart might have served its purpose by helping them to figure out what it is that they do want to say. When you do have the opportunity to be face to face and to have that conversation that is long overdue. Let's grab another song here. One More Try by Timmy T. It's been a long time since I kissed you. It always used to feel so good. And if you knew how much I missed you, you'd forgive me if you could. And now that we have found each other, can't we give it one more try? Which we've already pretty much established in this reading that they want to give it another try. And last song is Because I Love You. This is the Postman song by Stevie B. Some of you guys, that might be what it is that you do for a living. Maybe you're a postman. Okay, so the lyrics say, because I love you and I'll do anything. I'll give you my heart, my everything, because I love you. I'll be right by your side to be your light, to be your guide. If you should feel that I don't really care and that you're starting to lose ground, just let me reassure you that you can count on me and that I'll always be around. That is what it is that they are wanting to share with you at this time. So the love is still here for you, Gemini, and if that's how you're feeling about your person too, that's being communicated here. Okay, so let's grab some healing messages for the collective. Angels and spirit guides, please, some final thoughts, healing messages for Gemini. Your guardian angels are always watching out for you, Gemini, no matter what. Especially during very trying times in your life. You know, sometimes we feel like we're going the distance all by ourselves, but we really aren't. Your guardian angels are always with you. They're always there for you. What else, please, for Gemini? Look at this. Surrender and release what it is that you must. You know what it is that you need to let go of. So remember, guys, we ended up getting, and I've got a lot of cards here, but you ended up getting the Devil message coming through twice in this reading, which is all about unhealthy attachments, feeling bound to things or people. It's a very obsessive, addictive behavior, and that's something that needs to be let go of. Surrender and release it in order to make room for better. Okay, let's grab one more healing message for you, Gemini. Trust. First of all, that trust begins with you. In your heart space, you got to trust yourself, trust your gut, trust your instincts. Trust in your angel guides. Trust in your faith. The people that you know are there in your corner. And look at this. Bottom of the deck is freedom. Free yourself, once again, as we've already determined here, from things that you know you need to let go of, unhealthy attachments, especially if you personally feel that those devil messages are coming through based off of whatever it is that you're dealing with currently. And if you don't relate to that, it could be your person here. All right. So let's wrap it up here, guys, with some final messages. Where is that deck? It's right here. Sorry. Forgot to take this one out. Let me just grab it really quick here. Of course it's stuck. Sorry, guys. Here we are. All right. So final messages, guardian angel messages for the collective. Final advice for you, Gemini, for the first half of July for your love and life reading. We've got encouragement. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, there it is again, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. So your angel guides are really encouraging you to continue to pour love into everything that you do, whether it's your romantic connections, your family, your friendships, your associates at work. It doesn't matter. As long as you're coming from a place of love and trust the direction and advice that you are being given, and trust your own instincts, you can't go wrong. And then we have positive outcome. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you're always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome. Exactly. And it's totally possible, Gemini, in whatever means the most to you, whether it is a reunion with someone that you are estranged from romantically. It could be a friendship that fell apart, a family member that you had a falling out with, or something going on in your life that you're really just dealing with and it's struggling. You're just struggling to perhaps overcome whatever those challenges are. As long as you're focused on a more positive outcome, then that is the direction that you will go more than likely, and that's what you will attract towards you. Okay, so a positive outcome is certainly a part of the energies here and the direction that you can go. But remember, you got to surrender and release whatever negative energies, unhealthy attachments that you might be dealing with, and free yourself from situations, from people that you know no longer serve a purpose in your life. You're not on this journey by yourself. You've got your guardian angels and your spirit guides blessing you, protecting you, watching out for you. All right, Gemini, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. Whatever part of this made sense for you, I hope it helps you out. And if you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so very much. I'll see you next time.